me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after offense on third down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on fourth?
The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. Contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Looking to throw, it's Abbey. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Give to the back. He's he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, then you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. And the offense will be grateful for the benevolence of the special teams to give them a fresh set of downs in the red zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Direct snap. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Pena. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now improvising. Creates a little space. He's loose. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Ebby. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the defense drags him down. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ware. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that. Terrific. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering what adjustments